So in this video we're going to look at setting up a coach link. So first thing we want to do is we want to create the coach network. So I'm going to use this orange device here for the coaches network. So we go down to coach link, and the first thing we need to do is set the coach link settings. So for this example I've used 81 and 1234, and I've set this up on all 4 devices. So these need to match if you're looking to pair them to the same network. So we go back up to coach and coach link start. So that has now created a network for the rest of the units to join. So we then need to go into coach link, and I'll just show you here the coach link settings are the same, 81 for the name and 1234 for the pin. So we go back and the crew, and we want to join the network. So that is now joining the network, and once it has joined we should see it come up, so we can see that blue has now joined, and I've named these units after their bumper colours for ease in this video. So we'll go up to the next unit here, coach link, crew, and join, and finally the yellow unit here, coach link, crew, and join. So you can see green has joined and yellow has now joined. So all 3 of those units are now paired. You can pair up to 5 units with 1 coach's network. So if we go back to the home screens here, we can see this symbol has now appeared. That just shows that they are joined. And we can see on the coach unit here, we are looking at the blue unit. And by pressing one big button press, we can switch. So I'm now looking at green, another button press, and I've gone to the yellow unit. And I can scroll through and see any metrics I want to see. You don't have to see the same display as the crew unit is seeing. So the next step is if you wanted multiple coach networks on the same river. So to do that we can use these existing units. So I'm going to use this blue unit here, and I'm going to set up a new coaches network that the yellow unit can then join. So I need to leave the existing network. The yellow unit will need to do the same as well. So coach link, crew, and leave. So these have now left the coaches network set up on the orange device, and we need to create a new network on the blue unit here. So we need to change the link settings. So we need to create a separate network under a new name to make sure that there's no interference. So I'm just going to change the name to AT2. So that's done on that unit, and then I need to do the same here on the yellow unit which I want to join the network. So again, going to AT2, and that is done. So now I'm going to create this new coaches network, and then I want to join this as a crew member. So now we have 2 separate networks going, and we can see the yellow unit has now joined. So that is the process you need to go through if you want multiple units set up on networks on the same stretch of river. So we have 2 separate coaching networks, so these could be in 2 separate launches, looking at 2 separate crews and not interfering with each other.